the info today. Yeah, nice to see you in person.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening,
All right,
and
good
welcome
luck.
to Stello Stadium for this evening's NHIAA Division I Boys Soccer Game featuring the Titans from Nashua North and your Bishop Guertin Cardinals.
Tonight is our senior celebration. It is at this time we take a few moments to honor and recognize our 9 senior players and managers. We thank them and their parents for their years of dedication, commitment, and extraordinary effort in representing Bishop Guertin High School. First, we would also like to recognize the graduating seniors from our opponents from Nashua North. We wish them good luck as their high school careers also wrap up and they begin their next chapter. And now for the seniors from Bishop Guertin. On behalf of Coach Van de Vetter, Coach Camilleri, and the entire coaching staff of the BG Boys Soccer Program, the school administration, we congratulate every senior student athlete on a great high school career. We thank you for wearing the green and gold so proudly and representing the school well. We wish to extend our appreciation to each student athlete's parents and families. We are blessed to have such outstanding young men as a part of our program. It is my pleasure on behalf of all of us at Bishop Guertin to introduce our seniors and their parents. Manager Chris Serino, with his parents Diane and Mark. Number 4, Liam Ireland, with his parents Vicky and Wade, brothers Shane, and sisters Molly and Anya.
Go Liam!
Number 6, John Kraus, with his parents Sonia and David. Number 7, Griffin Castle, with his parents Hannah and John and grandparents Norma and Joe.
You made it. I told you. Hey, the threshold's pretty good. Always, always.
Number 16, Trenton Cormier, with his parents Kevin and Lacey, sisters Mercedes and Evelyn, and grandparents Denise and David. Number 17, Andrew Klopp, with his parents Sylvie and Mike and sister Maddie. Number 23, Josh Corvo, with his parents Amy and Kevin, sisters Megan and Haley, and grandmother Nancy.
Big buckets!
Number 24, Sam Woodward, with his parents Mary and Jeff and his grandmother Priscilla.
I knew. I put layers on. Aim still may not be enough. I can deal with the heat a lot better. Senad is the other way around. Senad doesn't bother. Comes into my house, and I'm hitting 76 to 78. I'm comfortable. He's like,
Number 99, Bo Buckner, with his mom Amy, his brother Jake, and with us in spirit, his dad Tim. Ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you to all of our seniors, their parents, and all Bishop Guertin soccer fans for all of the memories. We wish you all continued success and happiness.
Everybody, and welcome to Nashua ETV's coverage of high school soccer. Another great game we've seen earlier in the day, and now we are going to see hopefully another great game. Rich McDonough, I'm Tom King. Bishop Guertin against Nashua North, the boys' version of soccer.
Well, the girls' game did not disappoint. Obviously, we had a goaltending battle, and possibly have one in store tonight. BG comes in at 9-1-2. Nashua North is at 2-8-2, struggling a little bit down the stretch here, but BG is third in the D1 standings. No small part, Tom King, because of their awesome goalie, Bo Bufton.
Bo Bufter. Bo
Bufter, excuse me.
Yep.
And I made that mistake earlier, and I can't get unhitched. And he's a 6'4" agile warrior.
He's a 4-year starter.
4-year starter.
He played well the other day against Nashua South, but couldn't hold it as South picked up the win. And that was a battle of two teams that really just the same as we saw with the girls. That was the boys' version of the local game of the year.
That's right.
Two teams that were really, really strong and had not lost all year. And now BG's got to recover from that big from that loss and play a Nashua North team that played Bedford to a scoreless tie.
Scoreless tie. That's impressive, and Bedford, top of the heap. They're actually in second place. But again, with that South, you mentioned Bufter, and he had 11 saves in that effort. That's tough.
That is tough.
Very tough.
Yep. I captured one of them on a still shot as he helped basically preserve the game and keep it scoreless in the first half. So.
Without a doubt. So anyway, there's more to the picture than meets the eye with a 2-8-2 Titans team, right? If they can do that kind of work and be stingy against Bedford, they're probably motivated to do the same against an on-paper better ranked team in the Bishop Guertin Cardinals.
No doubt about it. They started off around 500, and then they just hit a tough stretch, and where they just weren't putting the ball in the net. Scoring was a problem for them.
That's right. Last 5 games, they only had 1 goal, did the Titans.
Right. So when you can't score, That puts a lot of pressure on your defense, and they felt it.
That's right.
Guertin, meanwhile, they started off really, really well. Played, really zoomed through their schedule as they have a chance right here. But what happened was they ended up tying 2 games. Picked up a win, and then they lost to Nashua South. So they want to get back on the winning track. They want to get a couple wins, get double-digit wins. They've been stuck at 9.
Yeah.
So they want to get that 10th win and get in there. Tyler Vandeventer has done a great job with this program. He said when he first took the job that you give me a couple years, give me 2 or 3 years, I'll get this program back up. They actually made the tournament 2 years ago, or 3 years ago, but last year's we have a corner kick right here for Guertin.
Big. That had some really good pace off it. That was Chartier putting it in play. One of their guys we were just watching him handle the ball is Josh Corvo, talented senior, big-time leader for this team.
But I think number 16 is the guy you got to watch, Trent Cormier.
Without a doubt.
Yep, he's the man.
They've got good. They've got good speed, and they're very strong. They're aggressive.
Well, they're very big.
Yep.
They're tall. So on corners, they're going to have a big advantage, and they're very athletic. But the one guy that right now for Nashua North that can combat that, because he's got a lot of height, is Duzmain Basai. He is just a big kid, and there he is right down there at the 20-yard line. He's tall, he's athletic, and he is somebody that if he gets the ball down low, it's going to be tough to stop him.
Yeah, and he was in your photo the other day.
Yes,
He's
he
got
was.
legs like tree trunks.
He does. Look at him.
Yep.
I know it.
Big, tall, aggressive kid.
He's down there at the bottom left of your screen. He almost got a through ball to go in.
Well, he's just patrolling back there looking for an opportunity. 40-minute halves in high school soccer. As we said, we got treated to a real good game. First game, the girls' Bishop Guertin Cardinals team won that one over North. Battle of number 2 versus number 3, and it was a 4-1 victory for the Cardinals.
But a win in this game makes North's season.
Oh, without a doubt. And if they get some help and they win out somehow,
they can
can squeeze into that top bottom and 15 teams. Yeah,
right. 15 teams.
Unlike the girls, which only have 14.
14, right.
So, hey, this is
so
why
with
we
the girls
play.
with 14 teams, they'll have 2 first-round byes.
That's correct.
The boys will have only 1.
That's right. Anyway, here's the aforementioned Corvo right there, wearing number 23, Jordan's number. Gets it over to Clyup. Top side. Good fight from the backside by the Titans, rotating underneath and then through without fouling, which is an art and a science. And coming away with it are the Titans.
I saw North a couple of weeks ago lose a heartbreaker in that photo that you said.
Yep.
To Alvern. It was a tough loss.
And I believe your expression there was kind of makes Alvern's season in a way, or saves the season.
Well, it saved it for them because
the moment.
they had a lot of injuries. Here we go with a chance.
Well, that's a big chance. That thing was a rocket.
That Cormier might have been, I think it was, at the 20-yard line or approaching the 20-yard line. 16 is his number.
Yeah, it's not Cormier. That was Cormier. Yep.
Yeah, that was Trent
You got
Cormier.
it.
He's got that foot.
34-35 remaining in our first half. We're just getting going here against Rich McDonough, Tom King.
It's senior night for BG, so
Yep.
they had a senior ceremony before the game. They did it before, and very nice.
I got to mix it up with some BG parents because I'm a fellow BG parent.
That's right.
Emeritus at this point, being
And you
an
still
empty
have
nester.
one. Don't you have a younger McDonough? that's
No,
there?
Mike is the youngest, and he's at UVA,
Oh,
sophomore.
okay, there you
Wow,
go.
this is
All
a
right.
big
Oh, this
chance
is a big
right here.
race.
And you called it.
Yep.
Basai is very fast. Did
And
you see that run?
Yes, and Basai got back there, but he also bodied up the Guertin defender from behind, and so the play will go towards the Cardinals, who
But you
should
also-
have a free kick from this
You also
one.
saw one of the key players on that back line, Tom, was Liam Ireland, who went up against Basai there. And,
Liam Ireland is a two-way player.
Yep.
He can score goals. He had a hat trick about a week ago, so he can put some goals in. But, Tyler Vandeventer is very proud of how this team played, and he's very proud that in that 1-0 loss to South, they did not give up a goal in
Oh,
play.
there's a beautiful through ball looking for Ryan Neary.
Oh, he's got a
it now.
chance.
Oh,
No.
that's a good tackle. Question is a penalty? I think it's a penalty.
A penalty kick.
It sure
Yep,
is.
tackle
PK.
in the box. Yep, PK.
And
we'll see who takes it.
BG lost on that PK the other day, so now they may get to return fire.
Yeah, exactly. We'll see.
Well, and that was Neary. He had a jailbreak right there. Beautiful through ball, Tom.
Yep.
33-14. You mark that down, folks. This is where the game can be made.
And let's see who's going to take it. Let me see the number on that. I believe that's De Leon in goal. Can't tell the number. 7. It looks like a 7.
It would be great if he turned toward the camera, Tom, don't you think?
It would be. Instead, he's going to take that shot. And he boots it over the goal. Wow, over everything.
Yeah, and it was Griffin Cassell.
Yeah, it was number 7.
Yep.
Did not get it.
And the ball went skyward, and then he looked skyward going, how did I do that?
Well, he was trying to go high with the shot, and he ended up being too high with the shot.
So miss PK.
What happens?
Miss PK at 33-14. Mark that down if you're a reporter or if you're at home.
Well, we've seen 2 PKs missed today, right? Just
Yeah.
that one and the play in the girls' game that Schreiner made a big save on.
Yeah, I wouldn't call that a miss. I'd just call that a heck of a save.
Who took that for BG?
I
Oh, it was Brown. She took it.
Oh, big
Oh, here we go.
jailbreak
In again.
one more time.
Goalie's out. Doesn't get it.
Hey,
It's
this
in.
time Ryan Neary closes that one out this time. Tom King, what a run. Another through ball, same play.
Same play. It was like you were watching.
It was almost a replay.
Deja vu. It was almost the same. So let's see the play and see who passed it to him. Let's see if we can see who got the through ball. I think it was Cormier got it. Cormier with the through ball and Neary with the goal.
Yep. Number 12 from number 16, period 1. 32-51. Mark it down, folks.
Same thing that happened in the girls' game. Right after a missed PK, the same team scores.
So all the missed PKs do
No
is make
momentum for the other team.
just makes BG mad.
No momentum for the other team.
They should put that in the playbook.
That's incredible.
All right, well, North will tee it up, mid-stripe right there. Soccer field here is 120 yards long. This one is dangerous. Ireland is giving chase, and Bufter rotates over and picks it up. Bufter is such a good goalie. He's getting looked at by St. A's and Fairfield and New England colleges. He's even flirting with Penn State. We'll see. That's a good story, though.
Bono's soccer.
Got to meet his mom, Amy, pregame. She's a real nice lady. And his brother plays on the JV team. All right, 32-20 on the strength of that.
Here's a free kick for North. I believe it's going to be taken right at about the 28 football-wise. It'll be the 38 from – yeah, it's a free kick. It does not go very high, and because of that, it gets kicked to the side.
And Cassell rotates over.
Was that a corner? I think it is.
I think it went south of the cone.
North's going to get a corner out of it.
Yeah, we got that.
And, of course, where am I? I'm up here because I spent the first 10 minutes here. And we'll see what happens. But you know Basai is going to be the one that they want to get it to. Low line drive.
And Gelino puts that in play.
Wow, good kick. A low liner usually doesn't amount to much, but that time it did. It was tough. All right, Mitch McDonald, I'm going to head down there before the next corner kick is made.
All right, the ubiquitous Tom King getting it done for the Telegraph, getting it done for Nashua ETV, taking care of business. All right, here's a momentary glimmer of an opportunity for North, closed out by BG. As soon as they had a one look at the maybe a through ball or something, 3 BG defenders were all over it. All right, giving chase down there is Jack Krause, unable to get through, and it goes back line. Goalie rotates over for Nashua North. 31 minutes even on the clock, 1-0 on the scoreboard in favor of the Cardinals, who drew first blood early. All right, BG doing a really good defensive alignment on the Titans clear. Pulling at the jersey, no call. They did get a call there. How about that? I could still see across the field right there. Give me a couple more years, I won't be able to. And we're looking right into the glare of the far side field lights, so we'll probably lose a number or two. The pale blue numerals on the Titans jerseys are hard to read, even from the near side. We'll do our best. I got a pair of binoculars out ready to go. And my man Dylan Smith, one of our producers, cameraman extraordinaire, is about to join me. Color commentary. We had our inaugural venture in Game 1.
With the girls.
Nice to have you back.
4-1. Great to be back, Rich.
Yeah, we go. All right, one more time fighting through things over there is Chartier. Oh, good change of direction. BG controlling the time of possession, big time here. Cliab has it momentarily, bracketed by a couple of Titan defenders. Chips it back out. Cassell puts it in play. And we'll get a restart here. 29:34 on the clock. 1-0 on the board. All right, free kick.
People are nearby.
Free kick from way deep. Looks like Gutierrez Cabanzo putting in play. If you're looking at the football field, it's 23. That would be 33 yards out from the end line. This one goes over everybody and finds the backside of BG, and up the field we go one more time. Nice little triangle formation, and putting it in play is Carville. Again, very strong player out there. And here comes the goal-scoring Ryan Neary, who goes down to the turf twice.
See, that first one, I think they should have called it because there wasn't contact on the ball. But that second one, clear, he hit the ball first on the slide tackle. It was a very rough play, but, like, by all means, I'm surprised the first one wasn't whistled.
Well, we got one now.
Retroactively. All right.
It went over the line before the call, and it was a line whistle and not the second bit of contact. So 28-25, I'd say North dodges a bit of a bullet right there.
Oh yeah, they would not have liked that.
That's a nice boot and a through ball all the way into front side.
These two, breakaway, here we go.
And clearing it out one more time is Ireland. He's showing really good speed and rotational skill on the backside. Gets it over the running mate Sam Woodward. They flirt with the sidelines briefly. Then the duo does it again. Up line, nice pass, finds Corvo again. Good passing right now for the Bishop Guertin Cardinals.
All right, back to Ryan Neary, and he's got a lot of options right here, building a momentum right here up in the middle. The wings on the left look great right here, and as soon as I say it, BG starts working in that direction.
Well, look at BG's spacing right now. Lots of green space. They rotate over and under once they give up the ball. It's really well-coached unit here. Nice little right-footed cross right there off of Neary. Deflected inside. Nice job by the Titans to clear that one away. Little push and shove on the sideline right there. Stays with BG. Sam Woodward to throw in. Woodward's a big kid out there, number 24. I mean, he looks like he could suit up for the football team.
Let's see if he's got a big boot right here. No, you just keep it nice and control.
No need. Honestly. Nice. The ball stays low and in control, and that's exactly what you want. Nothing spins away. There's not a whole lot of English on the ball until they want to. They own their own game. Jack Krause backs up, dishes backside, finds Neary.
Nice through right here.
And there's Krause. A little give and go between Neary and Krause. Good job. Well, they're creating opportunities, they're creating space for one another, and then they're very disciplined on their passing, Dylan Smith.
I was going to say also that there was such a nice little through and then the back there, but then Suvan Vista kind of sweeping it out to the side was exactly what they needed to do to break that offensive mounting. And
they did a lot of that in order to hold Bedford to that scoreless tie the other night. And Bedford, one of the top teams in the state, that's kind of a statement. It just says, hey, don't look so much at our 2-8-2 record. Look at the athletes we have and the discipline on the back line in particular.
Oh, yeah. As with all things, there's the intangibles. you can see the end score, but the individual players here on the Titans, they have a strong core.
And Bista on the far side propels that clearing attempt. BG tries the other side. This one squirts through for the moment, and that's a clean tackle. Nothing doing. Neary was looking for a call, couldn't get it. Not happening.
Breaking through right here.
Yeah, that's a nice ball.
Picking something up.
And then a good job getting to corner.
That's corner territory.
Yeah. But that was a pretty darn good rotation over there by Bista.
Yes.
25-25. Doesn't sound like a Zager and Evans song.
So we have Ryan Neary taking this corner kick. Can you see? I can't quite tell.
Can't quite see the number. He's not showing. Yeah, it looked like number 11 to me, which would be Chartier.
Yeah.
Puts a left boot on it. It kind of
Low
hops
line.
and skips. That sets up, a big swing at it right there by Corvo. Couldn't get a full boot on it, but it stays with the Cardinals.
And that it does. Oh my goodness.
Boy, Clapp is really playing hard out there. Here comes, yep.
And
get
finally
it.
scooped up.
They don't list the name, the Titans keeper. Oh, it's Logan De Leon. He's going to be busy all night, I think. All right, 24-25. 1-0 on the scoreboard in favor of the Cardinals here. Important game for them. They're in third place in the D1 standings behind Nashua South and Bedford, both of whom are undefeated. And again, as Tom King noted, they had their first loss of the season to South, 1-0 on that penalty kick in the 45th minute. And that was a heartbreaker. All right, good fight, far side of the
Still
field.
fighting for it. This is great.
Same principle as BG girls did in the second half. Anytime there's a ball, three people surround it. Nice
Ryan
attempt.
breakthrough. Is he gonna? Oh,
Very physical game, particularly in that right side of the field right there. And Ryan Neary has a motor that does not turn
he does.
off.
But he was matched for speed right there, and that's why he just couldn't get that clear stoppage of it.
Yeah.
Because we could tell he wanted to get his foot and pull it right back and get a clear shot, and he could not
Yep.
get that extra foot or two in front of it.
And again, as we were saying pregame, and at the beginning of the game, it is senior night. There are 9 seniors. They were honored right before, and also honored. I like this classy stuff as a longtime coach and parent of athletes. They honored the Nashua North seniors as well. I love that great sportsmanship and just classy, polished presentation out there. All right, 23 even. Here comes the corner kick. It looks like Ryan Neary's going to do the honors, put that big right boot in.
Nice and high, and here we go.
Yep, very difficult for goalies to judge. I was
It squeaks right by, and then great body blocking right there.
Yeah, exactly. You use your own body as a pick without fouling. There's an art and a science to that. I tell you, though, Dylan, we talked about this beforehand and during other games. I played soccer goalie, and on these windy nights when you have a high ball knuckling, it is so hard to judge where the flight path.
Oh, that's exactly where it's going to be the most frightening part, because in these corners and with the uncertainty of the wind, it's already a tough spot to be in on a corner. Oh, and nice clear, just booting it out on.
Also, the ball itself gets hard and slippery with the cold breeze, and anything can happen. So there are all kinds of variables. Doesn't look as easy as it is.
Oh, definitely isn't.
And then, there's a big header coming up.
And then follow up
Oh,
right
and a
there.
bicycle
Beautiful.
kick.
Oh,
Holy cow.
that's got to have gone over the line, but they didn't whistle it, so it did not. Oh, my goodness.
They said it did not hit the it's got to cross the goal line
Got to cross
fully.
that goal line. They got better eyes on it, but right here is just immediate reverse momentum. And there's a lot of angry parents and family in the crowd.
We have a little bit of a delay here in the booth, and I was watching close up. The ball did not cross the goal line, and when it hit the underside of the crossbar, it came out with a ton of backspin.
Yes, okay.
And had it been spinning the other way, we're in the net. It was backspin. So here we go. Here's that look at it.
Yep.
Big. Here comes the bicycle kick.
You're right.
And
It
it
did
hit
not get
right
that line.
on the yellow line. That is an excellent call.
Thank you to Dan Young back at the studio for doing the
without
replay
a
management
doubt.
and seeing that. It's clear as day.
Dan Young, play of the game so far.
Also want to shout out Frank Wallet on camera. Jacob Monroe is doing our PTZ operator. Rich McDonough, of course, and Tom King. Grade A commentary. And then there's me. I'm just here. Great
Dylan
time.
Smith does everything. I said earlier, he's up here doing his inaugural evening commentating, doing color here, and we call a lot of players out on the pitch the Swiss Army knife type of player. Hey, we got one up in the booth. with Dylan Smith. It's
I mean,
fun.
with how great of a game last one was, and this one's shaping up to be,
Yep.
I had to get on commentary.
Absolutely. Okay, 20:30 on the clock here in our first half. We're going to have a throw-in. North was hoping it would go south side of that cone. Nothing doing, but here we go. Be better to have a goal kick than a throw-in, but especially when you're so deep in your own zone here. And Lewis Haas has it. He's having himself a good season. And I got to tell you, Ryan Neary is –
He's taking a beating.
I mean, he's a good thing he's wearing a green uniform because he's been covered with green turf for tonight. And he comes up limping. He's a tough kid for him
I was
to
going
be.
to say there's a lot of grit from Ryan Neary because, yeah, he's been in all these, like, tough shaking up plays right here on the right.
Yeah.
And he's been one of their best looks at, a goal right here.
And his mom is 15 feet in front of us wearing the Cardinals sweatshirt right there. And I got to say hello to her pregame. Nice folks.
Love a supportive family.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we got the PK mountain.
So they got to back him off 10 yards. And unlike when you see in the World Cup ranks, they have that foam, the disappearing foam. No, nothing doing. We don't have that budget in high school.
Not yet. We'll talk to Lisa Gringus on this.
Okay, sure. All right, putting it in play. Chardier couldn't get that one through. Couldn't get it up in the air. But now he does. Look at that nice crossing ball. Looking for the boot of the cutting Cormier. Can't do it. Goes right into the goalie, De Leon, who has to come up and through. Good job.
The punt from the goalie ended up hitting his own defense. So it's still on their side of the field. It's not what they wanted to see.
All right, here comes Haas one more time. Haas is a fighter. Good defensive play right there by Santos.
Speaking of fighter, Ryan.
Yeah,
Neary
right.
Taking to the grass again.
He's living. He's a worm burner tonight. All right, near side. Good toe. Good job right there by Cassell to poke that one loose. It looked like Ortiz Corrado was going to get himself some momentum up the sidelines. Nothing doing because Cassell has that talented foot. Disruptive play when you need it. Crossing plays when you got it. Good give and goes. That's just a well-coached team out there for the Cardinals, Dylan Smith.
Absolutely. And one of the things that's tough to be able to coach is just that intuit for when to aggress. And right now, this BG side is so aggressive in all the right ways.
And in addition to all that, they're really physical.
Yes. Oh, but great game sense. It's the battle IQ right here is
right. And
is showing.
If we're seeing the whole, if you could pan back, we can't right now, but you can see it is like a spaghetti bowl because everybody's moving. If you draw contrail lines, it would look like a bowl of spaghetti. Everybody in BG is moving, getting to space, getting out of congestion, which creates new space for somebody else. And that comes from just reps and game film.
We're going to have to see if the Titans can kind of untangle the spaghetti, to break this mounting pressure. They're going to have to, honestly, just get the ball and just have a little bit longer holds on it. Because I feel like the time possession is really just going to BG right now.
It's momentum is all BG. I mean, yes. It's been mostly played in this half of the field, and it is barely in the attacking third for North. And as we're seeing, very physical game so far. Wow, that one goes over to Haas.
Haas has a chance to give it to set it up to somebody else.
And BG was all bunched up right there. Big foot, by Corvo, but he had his Ryan Neary was right bunched up against him. That brought two defenders to the ball. And we're offside right there.
That was a clear offside.
Yep.
And here's where I would like to see them hold that ball in possession a little bit longer because, again, you have a good look at it right there. It was offside. But if you kind of just build that forward momentum, get a couple of players there, I think it would be serving them better than what we're seeing right now. Because booting it off right back to BG it means you have offense staring down your defense right again.
Okay, here comes Haas one more time. Goes corner. Nice job setting him up. Using that left foot, keep the ball moving right there. You create a little space and some pace. And Corvo goes down to the dirt. And then, whoa, nice pickpocket from behind by Neary. He's got that speed, takes it away. Can't go through a man. It's people aren't 80% air like when you play golf and try to shoot through trees.
Well, he went through two of the three, right?
Exactly
so
right.
Maybe he's part of the air.
All right, we're under 16. We're at 15:50 at counting. 1-0 BG on the score of a goal from Ryan Neary set up by Cormier. at the with 32:51 remaining in the first half. All right, far side of the field. Even Eagles can't see that far. We're about 150 yards away from the action here up in the booth. I call it the microwave, but it's cooling off quickly as the air chills down for this mid-October night.
Oh, those players are definitely feeling it. It is brisk out there. And if you are maybe Titan offense, you are maybe feeling it the worst right now because you're not getting the ball and you're not running enough right now because, man, it's all on your defense. We have a down right there.
Yeah, it's Juan Bista is down on the
wow.
field. He got shaken up right there, and he's looking for some help from his trainer right there who jogs over. You hope the young man's all right.
Well, and instead they're taking this PK, and he's walking, so that's all good. Hopefully we'll see him back in a little bit. Nothing too major. And we have Rich McDonough with his binos. He's
Yeah,
scouting around and seeing.
I got my binoculars
checking
out.
that limp.
And I wish he'd turn so he can read his number. I think it was Bista who was down.
Oh, they work it to the other side of the field, and BG scoops it right back up.
Yep.
Oh, my goodness.
BG rotating really well into space as we've been. It's kind of been the broken record, but that's what it is when you're a well-coached team. Ireland comes away with it, and he takes a long ball. It goes wide of the goal mouth, and that'll result in a goal kick as we hit the 14-minute even mark. Dylan Smith.
And Rich, you were talking about a well-balanced team. We just saw Liam Ireland, the kind of the core defense, just working his way through and taking a shot on net. Like everyone is a threat on that team right now.
Well, as Tom King, he's a defender, but he's a multifaceted defender who had 3 goals in one game. He had himself a hat trick. All right, pretty good play far side of the field. Nice job coming away with it by North.
Nice work here.
Nice through ball going through, but nice rotation on the backside by Cassell. And he puts a big left foot on it. Look at the spacing right there.
Yep.
You don't merely boot it out of bounds at this level. We see a lot of that at the youth level. These guys control it. They want possession. They'll go back and take a breath, and they'll quarterback the field from there. That's, again, well-schooled play, thanks to Tyler Vanderventer as a terrific coach.
That differential in possession is really showing in this game because, like you said, they're not clearly just booting it out and,
Yeah, and
as
that's
it's clear. They're working it through. And as Tom King and John Collins always talk about, possession is 9/10 of the law, right? Is that the phrase?
I say that a lot.
That's you too?
I'm a recovered lawyer. So.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. Oh, that's a big curving
Oh!
through feed. Oh, what a
no!
crossing pattern. And a curved Cormier was wide open. It was a beautiful ball to put it in play off the boot
He just
of
couldn't get his
Haas.
foot. He couldn't get his foot on the control. We're going to see it on the replay, but he was in the right position, the perfect spot.
Yeah, it just rolled over his boot, I think.
It was so unfortunate.
Look at that ball. That is perfect looping ball, and he just couldn't get
Right
the right.
on over.
Yep, it knuckled off his ankle and out of bounds. North dodges another one.
I wonder, like you said earlier, if it's environmental. We get, cold ball is a harder ball.
Yeah.
It just was slightly off. Just something just threw off the muscle memory there.
Well, one thing worth noting is we saw the Bishop Guertin player go down hurt a few minutes ago. That's Ireland on the back line. He's still in, but he looks shaken up, and
You're right.
It's gonna take him a minute to dust that off, I think.
Yeah.
All right, De Leon comes out, goes to left, picks it up. Not the biggest goalie on earth, but did you notice his hops?
Yeah.
That
He was up in the air.
He can get skyward. I'm a 5'9" soccer goalie, but I actually could dunk a basketball back in the day, so I could make up for my vertical challenges with some vertical, and frequently had to. We struggled sometimes when I was a junior. We were terrific as seniors, but had to create something out of nothing frequently. But I played linebacker as well, so I was a little bit nuts.
You had to.
Played fearless. All right, we're at the 11-minute even mark. Bishop Guertin is up courtesy of that Neary goal just about 13 minutes into our first half.
Yeah, and you said create something out of nothing. that's what Titans going to have to do here.
I
They got
think
that
so.
nothing, that zero goose egg.
Well, goose egg is occurring because they've, I think, been in their attacking third once all game.
Yeah. Unless you count the offside.
We can count that.
We can count that.
Well,
All right, then twice.
one guy was in there with no, he was without the ball, of course. All right, we got a stoppage. We're going to have a free kick. 10:20 on the clock coming up.
That is a menacing position to be in.
Yeah, BG tees up that ball. They're about 31 yards out from the goal mouth. De Leon is getting himself ready in there. They put 3 guys out in front as their wall. And the official gets into position. Officials tonight are
Moving
Jason
back.
Ayotte and Bob Johnson.
It's a great job from them so far. I haven't seen anything I've been like,
You know,
and it's tough.
they're letting things go that ought to be let go. I mean, if guys
Absolutely.
are physical, all right, there, Chartier puts it in play. That finds its way all the way around and through, and De Leon has to handle another one. He's been the busiest guy on the field so far for the Titans. Ireland, the aforementioned guy who was banged up, he gets back, puts a head into it, and stops that one. And here come BG trying to try the other side, near side. That finds the boot of Haas. He puts it in play. Nice 45-degree pass right there.
Just a little bit too much traffic here.
Yep, and Jacob Crane into the game gets that one. He was looking at pay dirt, rolled over his boot and away, and finally Clapp gets on top of it.
This is twice now that I saw Ireland had a kind of a booted ball back to the other side, and it's a recurring trend where they're not working the ball up there.
Yeah, well, you know, if North has a strong right side to defend the clear, what do? You just go back and pick the other side. That's all.
Right.
And then make them run. Eventually, you wear them out. That was a nice little chip pass for Corvo. Try to get that thing going the other way, and finally getting a look at the attacking third for the moment. Ireland takes it away. Up
for a
line he
moment.
goes. He's quick, huh?
Oh yeah. Oh.
Got to push. Nothing doing. Oh, good little chip
Nice.
again
He's
by
got an
Corvo.
opening.
Finds
Here it
Haas.
is.
Haas flirts with the far side. The diving De
Nice
Leon
dive.
doesn't need to get a hand on it, but had that been on post, I think De Leon would have gotten a glove on that.
Oh,
Nice
yeah.
job by the goalie lining things up
And
and understanding the angles right there.
And you're talking about vertical, like that horizontal, that dive was amazing, and a foot to the right.
Yep,
He was there.
Cat quick reflexes and cat-like jumping ability. Kind of want that in a keeper.
Well, that and the fearlessness that you exhibit.
Yeah, you just can't have any respect for your own body. That's a big lineup. No, big wind-up right there, courtesy of Corvo. Boy, he has been all
Great
over the
coming out for
place.
that ball.
Strong player. But, yeah, you know, you take lumps as a goalie, and that's what ice bags are for. You just got to ignore it.
As a former defender, I knew there was a demon at my back behind me that would come out for anything. But you know, okay, here we go. We got
That one
mounted play.
ricocheted off of Cassell's back, and carrying it away right now is
Oh.
Sarasso. He gets dumped to the
Such an
turf.
unfortunate split, and they cleared out for a throw-in, so it's still on BG defensive side.
Boy, that was a battle of some speed merchants right there.
My goodness, yeah, because I think we had Cassell on the lead right there, and then BG just turned on the gas to catch up.
Quick. And Sarasso, we were watching him going down the left and into the left flank. He's got some jets of his own.
Oh yeah.
7 minutes even, 1-0 on the scoreboard in favor of the Cardinals. Big header inside, clears out.
Still a menacing position to be in. Let's see if ooh.
Keenan is in the game right now.
And we get a bit of a whistle, which is a great time for me to hop off because we have Tom King coming back up to the booth, ice and chili. So thank you for taking care of me.
Oh, it was great.
Rich.
Dylan Smith, again, the Swiss Army knife for the Nashua ETV network. So glad we're with you for game 2 of our doubleheader, senior night for the Cardinals, as Tom King, the significantly chillier Tom King, versus when he left us to go do field work for the Telegraph. And we got a big, long free kick coming courtesy of Santos. It finds its way inside to the pack, and out of the goal comes Bufter. Didn't need to, but he was ready. He was Johnny on the spot if it worked its way through. On the boot right now of Gelano. He's a key player for them, but he's been silenced tonight so far by the very strong defensive unit for Bishop Guertin.
I think he's been silenced by the strong offensive unit of Bishop Guertin. That's what's keeping him
Yeah,
silenced.
it's been time of possession has been
It's
95 to
10.
5.
Yeah, exactly. It's been all that. But now North's got a little bit of a chance. They've had some chances in the box there, the ball in the air, and they'll try it again with a good throw in.
Nice throw in.
Oh,
exactly.
nice throw in. That's a weapon.
Yep. 40 right there.
Is that a corner
That was
or is it
almost
going to be a goal kick? Let's see. Looks like the Guertin
like goal
staying
kick.
put. It's going to be a corner.
This is the first sustained possession in the attacking third of the night, Tom.
It is.
And we're already down to 5:24 on the clock.
Right, and they won't stop it till there's 2 left in the first half.
That's
so
right. The officials will stop the game clock at 2.
It's hard to imagine. You got to keep in mind this is only a 1-0 game.
Whoa. Bufter gets skyward. Big guy doesn't need much to get skyward. He's 6'4".
Needed is Cormier, and Cormier missed 2 golden chances. One went wide. The other, it came down off the crossbar. If you ask him, he thought it was in.
We watched the slow-mo replay thanks to Tim O'Neill, Tom.
Yeah.
It hit the yellow line and did not cross over.
Dan Young.
Dan
Excuse me,
Young.
did I say
Dan
Tim?
Young, yeah.
Tim O'Neill. Dan Young, my apologies,
Hit
Dan.
the yellow line, did not go. Yeah, I thought so because no one else on Guertin argued it except for Cormier.
Yeah.
I was right down there, but I had my lens on Cormier.
Yeah, he was on his
what
back.
he was doing. Oh, yeah.
But yeah, thanks to Dan Young, who's listening to us and listening to me pick the wrong name. Sorry, Dan, you're a good buddy. I appreciate
Dan
it.
O'Neill.
No, don't do that, Tom. Don't. Boy, the devil horns just popped out of Tom King's forehead.
Dan's cringing.
But he heard us talking, and he queued up that replay in a heartbeat.
Yep, that's
And
what you want to
there was-
see is where that ball landed.
And
Yep.
the entire ball must cross over,
right.
and
the
it did
entire
not.
ball, or just part of it.
Entire ball.
There's a chance again for Guertin, boy. You got to hit that ball right away.
Oh, big
They
strike
do.
coming. Holy cow,
Man,
what a
how
windup.
are they missing these chances?
Wow. That was Cormier again.
This game, no, I don't think that was that Cormier.
Yeah, I'm looking at the replay there.
All right.
Yep, and boy, he looks really frustrated. And who can blame him?
Oh, there he is. You're right.
Yep.
Yep.
Hey, my LASIK surgery's holding strong, Tom.
Now the red hair helps.
Oh.
So Cormier's got
That's
there's
true.
There's 2 red-haired kids on this team. One's
I thought you meant before I turned gray, I had
No,
red hair.
no.
Some of it, anyway. We're at 3:15 and counting. It's 1-0 on the scoreboard, as Tom King just mentioned. But Bishop Guertin has had 12 to 15 golden opportunities so far.
It should be 5-0 in this game, but it's not because Nashua North has done everything they can to try to stop it, and also just the law of averages.
Oh,
is
that's a good
stopping
through
it.
ball.
Bufter's out there.
Yeah,
He's got
Bufter. I mean, he's so tall and rangy that doesn't take him long to cover that space, does it?
No.
All right, here comes your man Basai.
Yeah, Basai was beside on the sideline. He wasn't in the game much. Once this defense for Nashua North had to go to work, they took him out.
But
And if you notice the difference in this game is that because it's BG's home game for the boys, they have the bench on the opposite side. It is at the top of your TV screen.
top of the TV screen.
So you will see all the reserves there. They are not down below us as they normally are for a lot of other games.
All right, nice little ball control series started out by Sarasso. Big setup, that thing knuckles off.
Got to get some shots. I don't think Bufter has had to make a save in this half. He's had a couple where he's knocked the ball away here and there, but no shots on directly that he has had to play that would have gone in if he didn't.
As a goalie, I call it a save, Tom. That's the goalie's privilege, though. All right, coming away with it is Cormier. He's had himself a good game so far, but everything but the back of the net. And he's marking up his man.
There's
Big
a
push.
Trip. You're gonna get.
Yep, he takes
You're gonna get that
Sarasso
call.
down. We're going to have a free
Yeah.
kick. And we are in stop time, folks. We'll do our best guess at it. A guesstimate. See how we're doing. But North will put this into play 35 yards out from the goal mouth.
Got to go all the way. It's tough, though, with Bofter's height.
Yep. And you got to watch yourself on the offside. You got to wait till he strikes that ball.
You are 35 yards away, and he does go high, but he goes wide.
Well, I tell you, and you picked it out earlier. Basai is so quick in his first step with those powerful legs.
Oh, if you get the ball in.
He was in position to take a shot
Might
at
be
it.
better off to just chip it and let Basai down there, get up there and battle.
Yeah, battle the big fella.
Yep.
Well, right now the big fella Bufter's going to put it in play. Goal kick.
I wonder if Basai's going to play hoop in the wintertime. I wonder.
I mean, he's got the physicality
I don't
and
remember
size
him
for
from
it.
last year. This has got to be his first year at North. So, there's a play at midfield where Guertin has dominated the play at midfield all game long.
Oh, there's
Look at
through
this.
ball. Might be offside.
Yeah. Nope, they call it. They let it play.
Boy,
Shot
looping shot.
in.
That one hits the crossbar and almost flirts with the
I
goal
thought
line
that
as
went
well.
in. Goodness. I thought that one came down. Man, let's watch that again. Let's see that ball.
Well, if Dan Young's listening. Maybe we'll get a second
Oh,
look
yeah,
at it.
here it is. Watch the through ball. It's a
Beautiful
great
through
shot
ball.
by Cormier all the way through. The boom off the bar. Nope, came right out in the black.
And this was fully
Yeah, and it kicked away. No
fully
rebound.
north of the yellow line. Here we go. Nice ball, far side, but that was a big, strong kick. Oh!
De Leon.
Corvo was flirting with it right there.
De
Nothing
Leon,
doing.
I think De Leon knocked that ball away just now.
Well, we were just talking right before you got back up. De Leon's got some hops.
He does. He has had some bounces go his way, no doubt about it.
All right, throw in courtesy of Cassell.
Trying to direct traffic back there.
Oh, that's a good ball. And finds Basai, big fella, just with one little juke. Guidry went right to the turf.
Was Jamie Guidry and goes down.
Basai is so strong. And they whistle us out, and that'll take us out of the first half, Tom.
Yep.
We were treated to an exciting first half. BG had most of the opportunities, most of the possession.
Action. I believe we're going to be looking to our left in the second half.
We will, and then, but hey, North showed signs of life, punching back a bit toward the end of the half. But
a little bit.
Courtesy of a Neary goal, Tom King, BG goes into the halftime up 1-0 and looking to go to 10 wins on the season as Tom King want to get to double digits. It's both meaningful points-wise and psychologically.
Everybody goes in where it's warm. Stay with us, everybody. We'll be back with the second half right after this. And welcome back, everybody, to Nashua ETV's broadcast of NHI AA regular season soccer. It is the Nashua North Titans against the Bishop Guertin Cardinals here at Nashua Stello Stadium. And it is a 1-0 Bishop Guertin lead. A very, very one-sided possession-wise game. Guertin with a lot of chances. Could be up 3-4, maybe even 5-0. Just haven't been able to finish. And Nashua North is holding strong. And they ended up possessing the ball pretty much most of the last 5 minutes of the half. And it's only a 1-0 game. All it takes is one bounce, and you got yourself a tie game. So we'll see. What do you think, Rich McDonough?
Well, I agree. Right before we adjourned for halftime, we were saying pretty good punchback by Nashua North after getting dominated for 95% of that first half. Bishop Guertin had double digits, golden,
yes.
Not merely looks at the goal, golden opportunities, including a bicycle kick.
Penalty kick that went high.
Yeah.
Bicycle kick that hit off the bar. Another long shot, another line drive that hit the crossbar.
Well,
2 crossbars and 2 balls that went right over the goal that were ideal shots.
Well, and that bicycle kick hit the
top of the
goal line.
It came down and landed
on the goal line,
right.
And we watched it in slow-mo thanks to Dan Young, and it absolutely a really good call by the official. That's tough to do. But I tell you, with the luck, Nashua North having some good luck dodging some bullets there. They should go to Vegas as a team.
I'll tell you, they have a chance here to maybe tie this game with one lapse.
Yeah, and it changes your psyche as a player.
It does.
All right, Bishop Guertin starting out where it left off. You know, with the time of possession, big line ball right there. That just gets too much pace and didn't bend. I think he was trying to bend it into that night air, and it went over the line, and back to the Titans we go. 40-minute halves in high school soccer.
So I think as a soccer coach, Tyler Van de Vetter is probably preferring. He is happy with the number of chances his team had and their control of possession. You'd rather have that, even if you don't score, than be on the other end and not be able to do anything.
Without a doubt. And, you know, I coached lacrosse forever. Tom, we've talked about this, whether it's basketball, football, field hockey, ice hockey. These are sports where you want to generate good looks at the cage, right?
Yeah, and
eventually he's going to drop.
Yep. So we'll see if that happens for BG or if Nashua North gets a couple of good looks here. They've got the ball right now.
Nice ball control. Big chip from the side, from the flank, from Cameron Martin. That had, and Bufter's got to come out and punch that away.
Punched it away. He said, I got to do something here.
Boy, that was a heck of a punch. I mean, it's more like a kick.
No kidding. He hit that ball hard.
All right, 38-10 on the clock here in the second half. 1-0 on the scoreboard, as Tom King said. Rich McDonough and Tom King taking you along for the ride for Nashua ETV. Always good to do these games. We love get out in the field and bringing you
yes.
New Hampshire sports.
John
a lot of fun.
Collins is down at a baseball junkie, pretending to be a baseball player down in Fort Myers.
He did play baseball back in the day for Colby.
Yes, he did.
So which means in addition to the golden voice, he's got brains.
Yes.
If he could only get some good looks to go with it.
Well,
there we go. John, you're a great dude. I love you. All right, there we go. Having himself a good game is Corvo. Strong athlete, Tom. First time I've really seen him up close, and I've read about him, of course. But, boy, he is physical.
Very.
Ireland got banged up in the last few minutes of that first half. He's still looking like he's, you know, kind of gingerly.
Little ginger, yeah, exactly. He took a fall down and got back up. I thought they were going to have the trainer come out and take a look at him, but no, he waved it off and said, I'm fine. He got up, and he was just shaking.
Well,
shaking his body a little bit.
He is a redhead, so
he's crazy.
Ought to be gingerly.
Yeah, no, he's crazy. He's just crazy.
All right, there we go. Well, he's an Irishman.
Yep.
Named Ireland. That's impressive. All right, big through ball goes line.
See the speed.
Great speed right there by Guidry.
The ball in the woods.
Well, I tell you, these backs who run the lines for BG are very fast, Tom.
And they do have a ball boy on that side of the field, so that's good.
Unlike our first game, the girls, Bishop Guertin North.
I think Ryan Brown chased a couple. They get him moving a little bit, you know.
Ryan Brown, the AD for the Bishop Guertin
Watch
Cardinals.
Out here.
Oh, that's a pretty good header attempt.
Oh, I'll tell you what, North with a great chance. Tell you, they score. Anything is possible. They are hanging around. BG needs another goal, and I don't know if they're going to get it. I think North is going to be playing a better second half. I think with terms of time of possession, they're going to try to do their best.
Well, they're being more aggressive on the front lines right now.
Yes, they are.
And they're more aggressive on the Bishop Guertin clear than I think we saw in the first half. And you know, you can take a risk, and that can backfire, but it can also pay dividends, and they're going to need that.
Well, they're trying to get a better defensive team out
here. Oh, that's a
wow.
foul for sure.
It definitely is.
Going to the turf hard right there. It looked like it was Neary. He got the lone goal of the first half.
Too, I believe, right?
Yeah,
we get a card. I don't know. I haven't seen one yet. No, he just was checking his watch. He summons the player over.
He's got his stopwatch on because he's got dinner on the stove. Again, our officials tonight are Jason Ayotte and Bob Johnson.
All right, it's going to be a corner. It's going to be a free kick.
Yep.
It looks like it's going to be Chartier taking it. Yep. He took one of the corners.
Unless they get deceptive and have Haas do that. Right. Haas had that big, beautiful through ball that rolled off of the foot of Cormier instead of into the net.
Instead of into the net, right. And Cormier sat there and couldn't believe he didn't score.
Yeah, like, what the heck happened? It's physically impossible. I think what happened was it just got a little spin on it and rolled over his cleat.
That's just it. You get the spin on that ball, anything's possible. So here we go.
Especially in the cold weather, Tom.
Let's check this out. It'll be a 29-yard attempt.
All right, puts the left boot into it. That goes over everybody.
Nope.
Ireland is
Doesn't
flirting
happen.
with for their second.
Doesn't happen. And I'm
And
sure
goal kicker.
that's got to be a little frustrating for Tyler Vandevetter.
And De Leon, who had to play, he played some good ball in the cage for North first half. He's going to have to do it again, I
Yeah, he
predict.
can get up in the air, but given his height, I would go high. I'd go high and or very wide because he doesn't have the length.
Nashua North sidelines and bench were looking for a trip right there. No call. 35-30 on the clock.
Now they're going to get possession, though, I believe, right? No, they're not. Blocked.
So I think what they're saying is he legally tackled and
Yes.
took it off his boot.
Right.
All right, clock is stopped at 35-31, so we'll do our best to guesstimate.
They got to get that going. I don't know what's going on down there. They're trying to fix it.
They're scrambling. I see it happening down there.
Yep. Watch
All right,
out
big
here.
lead right there. Here comes Neary. Turns and
Got
wow!
it. Oh!
Ricochets off the goalie and off the pipe.
My goodness.
That was amazing. Clock is restarted.
I
35
thought that was a certain goal.
And how many
Let's see that again. Look at the shot.
posts did
Right?
they hit tonight?
That would be the third.
So it was off De Leon.
Didn't he? No, never touched De Leon. Never touched him as I see the replay. It never touched him. It sliced over and hit the bar. Hit the goalpost. Maybe one more look, Dan Young, if we can. One more.
Yeah, slow mo. Telestrator. Can we get a telestrator?
I don't think we had one at one point.
Oh my goodness.
I don't.
we could have fun with that one.
I don't think it hit the. I don't think it touched De Leon. I think he missed it.
All right. Well, at 34-40,
And it's going to be a corner kick for BG.
and
They
going
got
to
to
do
come up with one of these, right?
Neary again, the goal scorer. He's
gonna
going to do
take
the
it.
honors. He's got a big foot.
Line drive
Speed
low.
ball,
Yeah, you got to
nothing.
kick. You got to get the ball up in the air and into the box.
Especially with this wind coming off the
Yes.
river now. Oh, that one goes over everybody, goes through the box and out,
And
and
be BG ball again.
BG throw in from the near sideline.
Yeah, De Leon was flying through the air, but I don't think that ball hit him.
All right, Chartier puts it
Oh,
in
that
play. Neary
ball's
with a
going to
big
hit
ball.
him. No doubt
And
about that. He had to see that all the way.
Nice job by De Leon getting through the crowd, understanding where the ball was
He
coming.
knew it was going to slice to him. He took a step to his left and
Mm-hmm.
then ran right out.
The good thing was, as a goalie myself, he stayed behind the flight of the ball, so there was no doubt where it was
Yep,
going.
right.
Yeah, good job. All right, here we go, line, and we got a 90 pass right there, courtesy of Sarasso, who had a good half for the relatively few possessions in the off attacking third. Sarasso has it right now. Nice little two-man game right there, but that knuckles off the foot of North, 33-30 on the clock, and back to BG we go. They put it in play. Ireland, that's almost a kick. That's a long throw
Well,
in
I'll
30
tell you
yards.
what. Oh, there's a chance right here. Actually, North did a good job. I'm thinking North was still going that way. They're not. But, I mean, it was a chance for BG. Somebody was going to get it. The race to the ball is the interesting part of this game. There have been a lot of races to the ball. BG's won of most of them.
A lot of fast players on the pitch right now. All right, that one goes
Ooh,
skyward,
yeah,
missing,
miss hit.
swing and a miss.
Yep. Miss hit and almost resulted in a shot.
So you say John Collins is doing baseball tonight, so
He's not doing it.
Oh, I
He's
thought
just
he
down
was.
there. He is, but he's supposed
Oh,
to
that's
be.
a nice little through ball right there.
He's
and
down there. He's down there sitting there watching TV right now. I guarantee.
I thought he was doing swing and a miss as a baseball call. I tell you what, that was flirting with possibilities there for Cameron Martin on that angle through ball, but Ireland shows that closing speed. And very good sweep right there. All right, 32-15 on the clock. 1-0 on the scoreboard in favor of the green-clad Cardinals, sitting at 9-1 and in third place and looking to add one. And
9-1 with 2 ties.
with 2 ties, yep. and three games in front of them after tonight, and a chance to elevate in the standings. And as Tom King informed us all, in the first half, only one team gets a bye. Yep.
Yeah, with 15 teams.
And right now, South is sitting in first place in terms of rating, points, and wins, courtesy of that penalty kick win over Bishop Guertin the other night.
The reason for that is the simple math. Hold on, we'll see what this happens.
All right, good crossing ball.
Yes.
Oh, here comes Neary. He's got that one goal. He's looking for next
Blocked
one.
away defensively. It's going to be a corner for BG.
That was a beautiful play inside to get on top of that Neary strike. All right, we got a corner kick coming for BG at the 31-10 mark. And it looks like Chartier is putting in play. This one doesn't get any air or some pace. Yeah. Consequently, it's repelled, but he gets a second boot at it.
Loose in front.
Loose in front indeed. Oh, wow. Sliding boot right away. Ireland revs it up. Can't do it. Here comes Neary, weaving through traffic. And De Leon goes down to the ground, and it runs and knuckles over, boy. And numero 12 gets his second of the good.
You had to figure they would score at some point. That ball was just pinballed back and forth, back and forth. And watch, there's a pinball deflected. There's another one, and there's Neary with the shot. De Leon makes the save, but it bounces off him into the net.
That was a heck of an effort by De Leon. Just couldn't finish that off,
right.
and knuckled right over his glove.
Yep.
BG 2-zip at the 30. At the 29-14 mark, excuse me there. Well, at the time of possession, Tom, with BG, man, 2-zip is a long way to go if you're north.
Yep.
All right, so now here's what you want to do. You want to do something in a hurry without rushing, Tom. But speaking of rushing, the back line for BG is so fast, not to mention Neary, who's got the ball now.
If you're BG, you don't change your game at all. You just keep pushing.
Push it.
Right. If
Hit
you're
the
north,
accelerator.
If you're north, you've got to start to cheat. But if you do that, you may end up giving up even more.
Now, one thing you don't want to do if you're BG and if you have a pretty comfortable lead, here they come again one more time.
Yep.
Neary, so fast. That step of his little, he's got that fourth
gear. Boy, this is one of the best games I've seen him play.
He's got a fourth gear, but
he does.
If you're coach Van Venner, you don't want any injuries if you got the game kind of buttoned
exactly.
up.
Yeah. Neary's got 2 goals, and he has the effort to show for it. He's got the effort and the 2 goals to show for it.
Here comes another cross, looking for the foot of Cormier. He's got it for the moment, and diving save. Nice job by De Leon.
Very nice job by
Can't
De
fault
Leon.
his effort tonight.
No, he's good.
Yep, and he gets it skyward. Nice 40-yard boot. That goes off the chest of it. Looked like Sarasso. Nope, goes off of BG. And we'll have a throw-in coming for the Titans. 27:50 on the clock, staring down at a 2-goal deficit. Got to put it in play. Got to generate some opportunities.
So BG will be back here Saturday at noon against Timberland.
Yep.
Then they will go and host Keene next Tuesday.
Yep.
Actually, is it Monday? I'm not sure. It is Monday.
Yeah, it's October 20th.
Monday. They'll host Keene on Monday. Oh, wow. Hold on a second here. North tries to get it out of there, but they're not able to do because there's
good entry.
There's Mr. Ball.
Boy,
Neary.
Look at the footwork, pulling the ball away. Neary.
Yep, tries to pass it, little side pass. And
nice little chip to the corner. That was sweet. Looking up, set up the cross. Nice pursuit there by, it looked like Arango.
And from the looks of the Titans, they are going to have to deal with another corner.
If you're BG and you're going to have Chartier do the honors here as he's been doing all night, his last few have been kind of line drive worm burners, if you will. Got to get those things up in the air, give your really athletic front line there for BG. And then camped out behind, waiting, is Corvo.
Now that's a good kick, but it goes too
there
far.
He is, right to the head of Corvo.
Yep. Just a little too far. So the final game of the season, after Timberland and Keene, after they have basically 3 games in 5 days, Then they will end up wrapping up the regular season next Thursday at Goffstown.
Going up to
That's
Grizzly
going to
territory.
that is going to be a tough game. That's going to be a competitive game for both teams.
Yeah, Goffstown's sitting at 7-2-4,
Yeah.
and key in there is 4.
Yeah,
You know,
4,
because
the
it just
4
shows how
ties.
they're very
No, that's
gritty.
Unfortunately for the South girls, they lost today 2-0. So they're in danger of they're just about out of ammunition, I think.
Yeah, I was trying to do the playoff math for them, and it was very difficult to see a
Going
path.
to be difficult for them.
Yep.
So, but they won't have to go through that next year. All the young players got a lot of experience and are coming back.
That's a big boot off the boot of Arango. Over, but BG suffocating back line today. Anytime there was a little glimmer of an opportunity, they snuff it right
They
out.
have not had a direct shot on goal.
25-10 on the clock, 2-zip on the scoreboard, courtesy of 2 goals from number 12. That'd be our man Ryan Neary, talented junior forward.
And the second one is the most important, all right, because that gives you a cushion in case there's a PK or any kind of a corner, the weird bounce, any of that stuff. So that gives BG a little cushion, and smartly they're just going to keep playing their game and keep pushing ahead.
Nobody scores penalty kick against BG.
Nobody scored a penalty. We've seen 2 PKs.
Just kidding.
We've seen 2 PKs today, and no one put it in.
Yeah. Well, one talented save, amazing save in the first
by
one.
Schreiner
Yep.
yeah, it was just a great save.
I mean, she guessed right, and she's got game. I mean, she cleared about 10 feet in a blink of an eye. That was an all-time save. And then that bang series of saves she had. The what was it? The foot save.
Ah.
And
Well, no, that was Baker.
That was Baker. Excuse me. Foot save, and then got over to the corner and had a beautiful soft-handed glove save.
She just said that it was instinct. She said that getting up and getting over there was just instinct.
So it's all it could be.
Yep. She said she wasn't really thinking.
No, you don't want to. That's
No.
where your reps pay off.
Yep, exactly.
But I think, you made the point, arguably the play of the year.
I thought so.
Yeah. And certainly
At
she.
first, I thought Schreiner's save was, you
Yeah.
know, but then all of a sudden BG took a 2-0 lead after that.
Yep.
And then 2-1, 3-1 going into the half. But Baker's play on Allie Fry.
Oh, there's a great through
there
ball.
we go. There's a race.
There's a big run. Everybody's asking for offside.
And
Nothing
a
doing.
Great defensive play to force the ball out. And
Well-
it should be a goal kick. He kicked that clean, I thought. We'll see.
Well, Sarasso had some serious speed, but the beautiful leading pass, the through ball, was awesome. But then it was Ireland with his recovery speed of his own. And that's impressive because he's been banged up all game.
Ireland made the defensive play. Yep.
And there he put some big leather on that one. Nice line ball, finds the foot of Neary, and that one goes that goes up into the crowd. There's a lucky fan, Tom. 22:50 on the clock.
Can't keep those.
Continues to be a BG lead at 2-zip courtesy.
There you see the BG bench over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the woods in the background. Again, BG likes to play for boys. They like to be on the other side of the field.
Have you ever asked any of the coaches about this?
The coach, I think Tyler Venevan is the one who wants to be over there.
I'd rather be away from the crowd.
That's why he wants to be away from it.
Oh, yeah, I can't listen to that.
Yeah, that's why he wants to be away from the crowd, so he likes to be over there.
Yeah, I was, as you know, I coached lacrosse for 20-plus years. And when I had the fans right behind me, it
you don't like that.
drove
nobody,
me bananas.
Yeah, nobody likes that.
Yeah, I got 100 coaches in the stands.
Right, exactly.
Or critics. All right, BG's got the ball, 22 even on the clock.
But of all the soccer teams that play here, the Guertin boys are the only ones who do that.
Oh, nice little footwork right there by Cormier, who's had himself a real good game.
The only other time is if there's heat and it's a hot day, they have everybody play over the National, even have everybody play over there.
I'd rather be in the shade.
Be in the shade, have the players in the shade.
All right, pretty good entry from Chartier. That goes topside. Turning is Neary. He wants a hat trick, Tom.
Boom.
Yeah.
Nope, can't get a foot on it.
Yeah, Clapp has had himself a good game as well. Couldn't get through that one. All right, nice little 45 ball. Goes to the sideline, trying to play a give-and-go type of concept right there. Here comes Ireland one more time to sweep it away. Chips it to the back line for Bufter.
There was no goal. Yeah, you're not kicking it to Bufter just to make sure he's awake, right?
Oh, I like that one. Again,
keep him on his toes. I mean, really, you were a goalie. I mean,
yep.
In those one-sided lacrosse games that you played in, what did you do? You're sitting there, standing there, not doing anything.
Well,
right?
I was also a soccer goalie, and there were times, Tom.
Yeah,
when you feel like Ferdinand the Bull.
Yeah.
All you can do is pick flowers in the far pasture.
Exactly.
And you talk with anybody who comes near you.
Yeah, I've talked to a couple of goaltenders there when it's been like that.
Oh my God! Talk to the ref. All right, that's a good rotation by North. Take it away.
Watch out here, North. This is going to be a good chance
Keep your spacing. Go back. Nice job right there.
Thomas Prentice.
And that one just got too hot off the foot for the moment.
Yep.
And there's the chip, and here comes a rotation. Good sweep away. Big left foot trying to go line. Can't do it by BG. Controlling it is Neary. Again, hunting that half trick, but good job by, looks like Grenier on the back line for the Titans as we wind to the 20-minute mark. 2 Neary goals continue to pace the way for the Bishop Guertin Cardinals. Now, run to the Nardone gets there. Excuse me, not Nardone. That's Martin. He gets there, but it ricochets, and now good three-man spacing triangle. BG comes away with an up line. They go, and Chartier takes it away. Gets a little errant off his foot and taken away right there. Santos once again. That's a good through ball attempt.
But
nobody home.
No one was there.
Yeah,
you got to get in there.
Yeah, I think that was
a little afraid of the odds. Trying to stay on side.
Yeah, you are, but take your chances.
Here
comes
Neary.
Yeah,
if the whistle blows, it blows.
Boy, he's having a heck of a running game tonight,
high.
isn't he?
Yeah, he's got all that adrenaline, and that ball went high, sailed high.
Through the goalpost, give him 3 points.
I tell you.
All right.
If I had $1 for every ball that hit off the football crossbar, there've been a lot of shots this fall that have done that.
Well, I'll tell you, before they put in these nice higher fences, you know how many lacrosse balls are in the woods back there?
Wow.
It's golden retriever heaven.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, here comes De Leon, goal kick. He's had a bunch tonight.
Yeah, I think I'm good. All right. You're killing it. Keep it up.
He's got man up line. Yeah, he finds Sarasso yet again. Nice little lefty chip. Oh, nice takeaway right there. Boy, good footwork by Santos. And he goes rudely to the turf after being mugged by Haight.
We're all mugged by hate, Rich.
Oh, my goodness. I knew there was a joke coming. I got to thank the Haight family and the Lyson family for helping me out with pre-game info. Those are BG parents from senior night, and they helped me get a little extra recon using my alumna status.
Watch out here.
Or BG emeritus parent. All right, here comes Corvo looking to create. Nice footwork right there by Neary. He gets pushed. That'll be a free kick.
Yes, it's going to be a free kick and in the wrong spot, too.
And
at the 15-yard line. 15-yard line, which is really the 5 for football, 15 for soccer. So, right in front of the north bench, it's huddling. Yep. So he should take the shot from the 5-yard, from the 5 in football. It's a 15 in soccer. Let's see where they put it.
In that collision there, it was Bista again. He's been roughed up tonight, number 3.
Yeah.
Taking a lot of contact. So he's 19 yards out linearly, but probably about 24 yards from the goal mouth.
So what's the strategy here? Do you go and try to curl it towards the goal, or do you try to just chip it forward and see if you can get somebody
I like
on?
a righty banana, and
banana ball.
Guertin far side, and then you got the 3-man pack near side.
Right.
And banana ball. How about the Savannah Bananas baseball team? All right, so I like that. Get a little loft on it, and then get somebody flying in from the backside. I see Jack Krause kind of lurking in the back of the pack.
And who
here.
do we have taking this?
16. It looks like it might
16,
be
it's
Is it Cormier? Yeah.
Yep. Watch out. He's got such a foot that it might go over the net. Let's see.
And he's frustrated tonight.
Grounded
it goes line. Oh, that is a good setup.
A good setup is
Beautiful.
right.
They were all, and then that was Ireland putting it through.
Yep. Everybody expected an airborne ball, and Cormier fooled us all with a grounder, a soft one, and Ireland just tipped in. Here you go.
Look
Watch.
at the
We're
gap.
all looking for him to boom it. Here he goes.
Look at the gap here.
Little gap,
Boom.
and ticks it right in, and boom.
And
Just a slow roller, and Ireland redirects it in.
And the beauty of that was we were thinking that, and De Leon was thinking that, and essentially what happened is you had a wall of people out in front,
Yep.
and then the gap was there, and De Leon was screened and didn't see Ireland, red hair notwithstanding.
He was on his backside when Ireland was there. He went down, and because he went up, and then he came down and laid there, and Ireland didn't have to do much, just kind of redirected it.
Well, I think you can probably start firing up the bus, Tom.
Yeah, I think so too.
Stranger things have happened, but with the time of possession, very difficult. All right, 17 minutes even coming up. 3-zip lead now for the Cardinals on the strength of 2 Neary goals, and then Ireland's goal just 30 seconds ago off that free kick.
The push is causing a goal, and that's 3-0 in favor of the Cardinals. That's basically gonna basically give them a 99% probability of winning this game, I think. So the way North has not been able to get the ball over beyond the 20-yard line. And here goes Guertin again.
And tripped up from behind this
let
time
him
is
play.
Corvo. He got ball. He got ball.
Yep, they're going to let him play. That's a good play. Play on.
Sliding aggressively, tackling aggressively. And I like the sportsmanship right there.
Yep, helping him up.
From Mamos.
Yep.
And a big throw in right here for Cassell. Oh, nice little lift by Ireland right there, the front of his boot.
Ooh.
That one goes over the back line. We're going to see another corner as we hit the 16-minute mark.
Man, I'm telling you, this is just offensive domination by BG.
Sure is. Sure is. You mentioned BG's road ahead for the Titans to finish out the season. They're home against Memorial on the 18th. They host Winnicott on the 21st.
North,
and then,
you mean, right?
Yes, did I say?
Yeah, BG. Yep.
Yep.
So this is North. Yep.
Then they're at Timberlane on October 23rd to finish it out. Okay, and now
Everybody's playing Timberlane these days.
yeah, and Cormier is on the back line, gets mugged, and they'll go corner ball again.
Poor Nashua North girls, they have to go from BG here to Exeter there.
That's a big game, though.
That's huge, and that's a. Oh, look at this corner all the way through.
Wow, Neary with a great boot
Yeah.
right there. Seeing eye ball just went through the trees as we coming up on the 15-minute mark. BG continuing to lead, now 3-zip. And Sam Woodward is in the game. He has a good chest trap right there. BG just looking to do everything very deliberately at this point of the game, Tom. As I always yell from the sidelines, chew. Chew clock, chew the time up.
It.
Yep. Nice header in tight.
Do it and chew it.
Speaking of which, I can't wait
You're
for dinner.
you're
I can't
starving.
wait for dinner tonight.
What are you gonna have?
Salmon burger.
Oh, that's right.
There
you
we go. I'll spice it up. Put a little avocado, red onion on there.
They can do it at the onion.
Watch a little Thursday Night Football. Who is it again, Tom?
Pittsburgh, Cincinnati.
Oh, there we go. Poor Joe Burrow.
I believe it's in Cincy. I'm not positive.
All right, BG with yet another push. Here we go. Good 45 pass right there. Handled. Give and go. Nice.
Ooh.
Way to get to space by Clive.
look at
He
this,
gets
right
line.
in
Whoa! And lifted up and over. I think it was Jack Krause right there.
Oh, you can't get a better setup than that. It was on a tee.
Oh,
And he teed off and
we-
hit it way
yeah,
up.
here's your replay right here.
Right
yeah,
here,
it's
look.
Krause
All right,
waiting.
So here he is, wide open. See, wide open. And I think he rushed it because the defender was coming over, so he tried to put a little extra on it to get it by the defender.
Yeah, and you can see his toes slip under the curve of the ball.
Yeah, right.
I think if he had rotated his foot about 30 degrees, strikes it hard, that's in the back of the net. Well, there's another
Ooh.
great shot. Oh,
my.
looping back line attempt from 28 yards out for Josh Corriveau, the talented senior. He's been flirting with it all night long. He finally hits pay dirt at the Munsters time zone, which is
Here it
13-13.
Innocent play, and Corvo didn't give it any time. He just kicked it right away, and no chance for De Leon to make that
Well, it
save.
was practically
Ouch.
It was high pace, and, I've had that happen, Tom. It's in the back of the net before
Yeah.
you can blink and react.
And this is the response I think that Tyler Vandervetter wanted to see after his team lost a tough 1-0 game on a PK to Nashua South. That PK did go in the game that we did on Tuesday.
That was at the 45th minute mark of the first, right, Tom?
Yes, it was late in the
That's
first.
heartbreaking.
It is.
Well, I do note, Tom, that notwithstanding the goal, the opponents were highly complimentary of Bufter's play.
Yep.
He's a terrific goaltender.
4-year starter.
Yeah, that doesn't happen very often in any sport.
It's going to be weird for Vandervetter to put somebody else in there. He's going to look there. He's going to look at that goal next year and not see Bafter there and say, "What? Where is he?"
All right, flirting.
Ooh, nice play to try to get around it. He did.
Yeah, Ayotte
Right.
mugged right there. He's got the ball back. He's quick, but he can't shake loose all night long. I've been watching him. As we wind down toward the 12-minute mark, BG led forever 2-0 on the strength of 2 Neary goals. And then I said right before he hit the air in the second half, I said the roof's going to cave in.
It
And
has. It's a 4-0 Guertin lead.
Yep. It was
Goals-
1-0 at the
goals
half.
by Neary, Ireland, and Cormier. No, not Cormier.
Corriveau.
Corriveau. Cormier wishes he had one because he had about 4 chances in that first half.
He looked so dejected. Oh, that's a great
wow,
through
look at
ball.
this.
Here comes a hard charge here. Oh, and a big goal.
Boy.
And there it is. Cormier gets on
Just
the
as
board.
we say it, right?
Yeah, there, Tom, he ought to send you a letter.
Yeah.
So that 11:34 remaining, number 16 on a beautiful through ball right there. Nice job.
So that close game that was 1-0, it's no more. In case you were wondering, it's 5-0 in favor of Guertin.
The roof is on
They're
fire.
going to get a sweep of this doubleheader. The girls won today 4-1, and the boys are going to win this one. Going away, it's just a question of what the final score is going to look like.
And here's that moment in time, Tom. We kind of alluded to it a little while ago. All right, you got your top guys in there. When do you start subbing them out so you prevent injury?
Now.
Rest.
Now.
Yeah, and I've done that many times as a coach
I
myself.
take him out now. You got a 5-goal lead. Why? Let's get him out of there so you don't get anybody hurt.
You want your guys to stay in rhythm, of
Right.
course, but it's case closed at this point. And at this point in the game, you're really not learning a lot.
No.
But I like the idea of getting the next guy up, get some more reps as we go into tourney time. You get in a better rhythm. You can have better practices when guys get 10 minutes of play or more. And kids are warming up on the BG sidelines now. You see them doing their dynamic stretching,
They
and
are
hopping up and down.
They are anticipating 2 weeks from tomorrow a girls soccer doubleheader here at Stellos, which is why they took the Nashua North Dracut football game. The Dracut at Nashua North game that was scheduled for Halloween has been moved to Thursday, October 30th at 6:30 p.m.
And what anticipation? What do they anticipate?
Well, they're anticipating that.
That's a great header.
Here we go. They're anticipating that both BG and the North girls will have home quarterfinal games. The trick there is if neither one gets a bye, they both have to win their prelim. But rather than wait for that to happen and get the officials nailed down, Nashua did the smart thing and get Dracut to agree to play on Thursday night.
Well, Lisa Gingras knows the ropes.
Yep. And I'm sure the referees weren't thrilled about that because that gives them frees up a whole but 5 or 6 refs for Friday night football in case they're needed.
Thursday night high school football, that's a rarity.
Well, it's been not so much a rarity in the last 3 years
Because of
with
the ref shortage, yeah.
Right. So we have an injury timeout. We got a North player down on the field. Trainer coming over to check him.
Looks like it might be Sarasso.
It
is Sarasso.
Yeah, it seems to be okay.
He's had a good night, and
he's just kind of.
we've seen him. He's a speed demon, and
so he's going to get looked at.
Yep.
He was just basically, calmly sitting there, and they're working on his leg. Maybe a cramp. I'm not sure. So, but Thursday night football has been, they've done it. They haven't done it here so much. I covered a Thursday night game a few years ago, Pinkerton, North at Pinkerton. That was a great game.
I remember that.
North pulled the upset. Derek Finley was a junior that year, and then Dante Larendi was still the coach. It was his final season, and then I did a Hollis Sauhegan Thursday night game last year on Halloween, and so those are 2 Thursday night games that have been involved, local teams. And a couple of them have been involved on the road. Alvin was at Spalding last year on a Thursday night.
Yeah.
Boy, this memory is killing me, huh? Jeez, good Lord. How do I remember all this stuff?
Well, as we're headed toward tournament time, Tom, it's looking grim for the Titans, obviously. We said they needed a lot of help and they needed to win out, not happening. But at the bottom of the tier, the gamesmanship to get in, it's going to be interesting. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams within a game of each other.
Right.
Fighting for 2 spots, essentially. And that'll be Pinkerton, Manchester Central, Concord, Dover, Portsmouth, and Alvern. And it's going to be interesting.
And unfortunately, North drops back and out of that fray with a loss here tonight.
Without a doubt.
And
even Alvern sitting at 14 points at 3-9-1, and they've got to play Spalding, Memorial, and Wyndham. Tough road. It's interesting. And Portsmouth only has 2 games remaining, and that's against Pinkerton and Keene. So,
here's
there's a
chance.
through ball. Big athletic play right there by Cormier again.
Right. Cormier just ran right by. We couldn't find Ireland because Cormier ran right in front of him.
He's playing like he's almost angry at having missed those shots in the first half.
He's got a goal. Let's see. Here's a chance maybe for North. They kick it back the other way.
Pretty good sweep right there by
And
Cassell.
the Titans will have possession. Jeez. Don't see too much of this for North. Now they have a chance to go in deep.
That was a nice little hitch right
It
there to
was.
get free, but then Cassell playing himself a good game here tonight. 8:55 on the clock. It's 5-zip for the Cardinals, and they're on cruise control headed for 10, 1, and 2. And here we got some substitutions finally happening.
Yep. Subs are coming in.
Clyap goes and takes a seat. Andrew Clyap had himself a real good night as well. He's a senior on senior night. I think that's part of the reason you're leaving your seniors in there, because it is senior night.
Every night for me, Rich McDonough is senior night.
That's good. You're getting the discounts at IHOP.
Yep, exactly.
All right, here comes a throw-in courtesy of Santos. Santos has a ball. Nice job going around for the moment. Cassell, he just shows his speed. We've seen him flying on the field tonight. Number 7 can fly. Looks like Roadrunner when he puts the rockets on his heels.
Exactly.
Or not the Roadrunner, the Coyote. Excuse me. 7:50 on the clock. I think the bus has been warming up for 10, 15 minutes at this point.
Yes, it has.
And as we see Sarasso, he's done for the night.
Yep.
He played hard. You hate to see that. That's a good through ball. Got a chance right there, but the speedy Cassell rotates over, chips it off the leg and out of bounds over the end line. And Bufter, the big fella, will put it in play.
And here comes the B team from
There we
Bishop
go.
Guertin. All the reserves. Starters are out. Smart move by Van de Venner, the coach. Fans cheering on senior night. course, the guy I have to really talk to after this game is a junior, Ryan Neary.
What a game.
Yeah, he played a real big game, got the first 2 goals, and was a spark plug offensively.
And spent a lot of time on the turf. They played a physical
got
game.
A couple of shots of him on the turf.
And one diving, right?
Yes, one where he's in
Full,
midair.
like swan dive.
Yep.
That'll be in the Telegraph tomorrow.
It'll be on NashuaTelegraph.com.
Right, I was on there today, Tom. All right, that one ricochets off the boot of North player. And a big throw-in courtesy North here. They've kind of cleared their benches as well. That looks like they got a few JV players in the game.
When the
Not even on the roster.
When the clock stops at 5,
That's
I
correct.
will probably start to begin my way down because I've got to walk across the field. So
The long, slow descent.
they will all be over there instead of over here. So that's not exactly optimal.
Yeah, I don't know how much penalty time they'll give, given the count right now, but we'll see.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Yep. All right, that one ricochets off the top side of the BG defenders and forwards, and back over. Handling the ball is Barba, just into the game. Nice little space. And look, the BG players, your next line, they're playing the same game. Their spacing is good. They're
Exactly.
quick. They keep the ball low and on their boot, and it's good control. That means good coaching, Tom King.
Our thanks to Dan Young back at the studio, Pete Johnson, our executive producer, Dylan Smith, Frank Wallen. Anybody I'm missing? I don't think we have a couple.
And our
students,
Jacob
right?
Monroe, our
Jacob
intern.
Monroe, yep.
Yeah.
There we go.
Welcome, buddy. He's manning the camera right now where you're
Yep.
watching.
He was next to me during part of the game. And we got some BG
Which means
students.
he didn't learn anything, Tom.
Got some BG students doing a game, too, during the game.
Yeah, it's
for
great.
their-
We were talking lacrosse
Yep.
over there. We are in injury time, or stop time. We'll add an extra Tom King minute for injury time.
Yeah, I think so. For, what was it?
For Sarasso's.
Sarasso's injury, yep.
Yep.
So, anyway, down I go, Rich McDonough. It's been a pleasure.
Always
Thank you
is,
so
Tom.
much for doing this.
We love it. Glad.
Yep.
Hope we see. Hope we get to do another one soon.
I think we will. There's enough games coming up, that's for sure.
Could be that Friday with the doubleheader. Oh nope, I am doing the. Nope, I'm available. Remember, I'm doing 9 field hockey games that week, which is nuts.
And I'll be at a couple.
Let's add a couple of soccer games.
I'll be at a couple.
All right. I can handle it, man. I'm doing college football on Saturday, too. Looking forward to it. With Jason Roby, our sometimes colleague. It's Curry College hosting Nichols on the flex game of the week for Conference Northeast. And Curry has the top running back in all of D3.
Jason Roby will be telling you everything he doesn't know.
Yeah, and we're sharing the ride down. Tom King, good luck. We'll look for you tomorrow in the Telegraph. All right. And as I said, we are in stop time on the field. They do it at 2 minutes in the first half and 5 minutes in the second half. Umpires, officials, whatever you want to call them, refs, frequently add a minute or two depending on how many injuries or overt stoppages there were in either half. All right, chipping it over right there is Trey Corain. And he gives pursuit back to the corner right there. Marks up good, and it goes off his boot, out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Nashua North. As unofficially, I hit the 4-minute mark here. Again, BG up 5-zip. It was 1-zip at the half. And on the strength of a Neary goal, he got the second one of the second half right after I said I think the roof's going to cave in because of the constant BG offensive pressure in their attacking third. And that's exactly what happened. All right, off the boot right there of Jake Crane, and out of bounds throw in for the Titans. Big, strong throw in up line, and headed away by the rotating William Barba. And Barba one more time. Nice strong boot, nice chest trap for this moment. BG retains possession. Good job right there rotating over. Oh, coming up to almost get that ball was Danny Lyson right there wearing number 13. He's a first-year player. He went to the Coach Mack lacrosse camp many moons ago. His mom's down in the stands. I got to say hello and happy birthday. Her birthday was the other day, just like mine. And I think I got her by a few years too. But she helped me out with some team info on senior day, and I'm real grateful. Appreciate that. Big cross, nice cross. Doesn't get the bend that he was hoping for, and it goes behind the goal post, and back we go to a corner kick. And De Leon's been busy in that department tonight. Unofficially, 2:35 on the clock. And again, the officials might not add that minute, so if that's the case, we're at 1:30 and counting. All right, big through ball. That's challenging for a goaltender, but the big fella runs out and just chips it out of bounds. And the college-bound Bufter preserves the shutout for the time being. If they do get this shutout, folks, this will be yet another one for a stingy Cardinals team. And the girls team also, they had 10 on the season this year. And the boys team has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shutouts. Defensive-minded Cardinals all around. All right, nice job getting a boot on it by the back line of the Cardinals, and a good chip, way to go up the field. What is the benefit of that? It chews up the clock and just get home, and we got a whistle. And they just called it. They didn't add that minute, so 5-zip we go, and that's how we're going to end this game. So Neary gets 2. Liam Ireland gets himself a goal. Joshua Corriveau finally got a goal late. And then after all the opportunities, Cormier finally hits the back of the net to make it Bishop Guertin Cardinals 5 and the North Titans 0. Good game in the first half. It was all BG anyway, but it certainly was all BG in the second half. So 5-0 Cardinals. They're victorious. They go to 10-1-2. And check the NHIAA site and see what the math has tomorrow morning. Usually about 9, 10 o'clock they update the standings and the points and the ratings, and that's the ratings and the point are where the rubber meets the road as far as seeding. So look, for Frank Wallen, for Dylan Smith, for Jacob Monroe, our intern, Dan Young back in the office, Pete Johnson, our executive director, and Tom King, who's now doing his 9th job of the day. This is Rich McDonough for Nashua ETV's presentation of NHIAA D1 Sports and D1 Soccer today. We will see you down the road. BG wins it 5-zip. Thanks for joining us, everybody.